This is a watercolour book that I made with Jo Rice in one of her online workshops. Jo had added different things to some of her pages, words, paper clips, and she mentioned the fact that it might be nice to do one in black and white. So I thoroughly enjoyed making the book. I decided to do one in black and white. So this one's quite similar to the other one with the odd word on. I didn't put it, oh yeah, a paper clip there. Then I decided I liked it so much I'd do another one. So this time I made a craft one. It was a bit sort of dull and needed something to brighten it up, so I put a black border on. And this one I put 3 eyelets on. Never use my eyelets. Again, a word, a paper clip, another word. But I still hadn't finished. I still enjoyed it, and so I decided to make an underwater one. With this one I used the Elements inks for the background and VersaFine Clair for most of the stamping, and then I used Inktense pencils for doing the colouring. But what I didn't show you in the others is that there is actually a pocket, and in this one I've got a tag. If you look at it, the fish's tail, you see it just sticks out there, and that's so that you can get hold of it and pull the tag out. I only did the tag on one side. I'll just leave that there. And the last one that I made was actually about a little pixie. So this is more of a storybook, and inside we've got the story. So it was a beautiful morning when Pan set out on his journey to see his friend Rory. He'd packed himself some cheese and some bread along with a big rosy apple, and all were tied up in his little kerchief, which he flung on his back over his shoulder. Off he went, whistling his favourite songs and enjoying the beautiful day which had just dawned. He walked and walked through the meadows, this is the first page, and decided to sit and have lunch when he came to a stream with a little bridge over. He sat there, 2 rabbits came out to play, so he stayed as quiet as he could. He didn't want to frighten them away. I wonder where I am, he thought to himself, and he hopped onto the top of a large bluebell to see over the branches of the tree. To his surprise, the little hare came out and sat on a stone by the tree and appeared to be looking with him. "Hello," he said to the hare, "and who are you?" "My name is Pippin," replied the little hare, "and I live over there by the babbling brook. What are you doing?" Pan told him he was on his way to see his friend, so the little hare wished him well and hopped off to see who else he could find to talk to. Pan walked and walked for what seemed an age and noticed the sky was darkening. "I wonder what time it is," he thought to himself. "It's 3:30, a voice said. Pan swung round, and there in front of him stood a beautiful fairy. "Am I going the correct way to Elfin Forest?" he asked. "Oh, you don't want to go there," said the fairy. "The elves are not very happy at the moment." She took out her spyglass and said, "Now if you go along the path to the right, you should be fine. But go through the enchanted garden. It's a couple of miles from Elfin Forest, so you should be okay. Pan thanked her and hurriedly picked up his kerchief and went on his merry way. Soon he saw a signpost. 2 miles to Elfin Forest. He said, I must be near now. On looking closer, he saw a doorway with a sign, Enchanted Garden, and a little mouse came leaping up the steps and reached for the doorknob. You want to go in here? He asked in a squeaky little voice. Yes, please, replied Pan. I'm going to see my friend Rory, who lives not far from Elfin Forest. Ah, you mean Rory, who lives in the green-roofed house? Yes, that's my friend, said Pan. Come through here and be quick about it. It's going to be sunset before long, said the squeaky little mouse. Pan ran up the steps and through the doorway in the wink of an eye, and after walking through just one small field, he saw the rooftop of Rory's house. As he drew nearer, his friend came out of the little blue door and shouted excitedly to him. Pan started running. Rory started running, and bang! They bumped into one another, laughing and talking 19 to the dozen. What a day it had been. Time for some honeysuckle tea and a cheeky biscuit. So there's the little story, which fits inside the little book. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye.